You're going to say, hey, you know, he's beating everybody, and then when you have your favorites that you'd rather see come up, but you see him stomping them down, then, I mean, I think anyone's got a right to their opinion just from observing, but I haven't heard it from anybody that's been in those meetings.
Well, Paul London, Jason Worthing writes that Paul London mentioned you in a recent interview, saying you were one of a few wrestlers that Triple H holds back because he's afraid of your success and that you're a better worker than him. Your thoughts, and do you share the same memories of this? So Paul London seems to feel this way.
But how would I know what Triple H thinks of me? How would I know if he's afraid of my success? The vibe that I always got from him was that he had his own agenda, and I never felt like he, when he was talent, I never felt like an approval from him. I never felt like he thought like, hey, RVD's a great role model representation for WWE. Let's put the belt on him. I never felt that. You know what I mean? And I think, you know, that he didn't look at me in that manner. I never felt, you know, that kind of I never felt like I was like one of the guys that he was going to get behind or anything like that.
Why wouldn't he?
I mean, well, first off, it's very cliquish. Second off, I mean, you know, back in the day, like when I was in WWE the first time through, they didn't test us, you know, and I used to smoke pot, and I would come in reeking. And, you know, Stephanie one time said to me, Rob, at least change your shirt. Like, don't just put it in our face like that. I was, oh, I'm sorry, you know, and it was like, that was like, when I was there from 2001 till when I got busted, I guess. Is that what happened? But then I stayed afterwards too. I finished out my contract and left on my own. A lot of people don't know that. They think I got fired or something. But that was a big part of it. I know he didn't approve. I felt that he didn't approve of that.
Okay.
But I mean, there's like wrestling's cliquish, you know what I mean? Like, I'm thinking like the best way to explain it is they go to All Japan. On our bus, there was what we called the office that sat in the front. Stan Hansen, Dill Wilkes, the Patriot, Johnny Ace. Doug Furness would sit up there, but he could kind of go back and forth. In the back were the hoods, where I sat with Sabu and Steve, Dr. Death Williams, and Gary Albright, and you know, we were the guys that when we got to town, we would find supplies and we would party, you know, and that's just how it was. And I think the office always looks at the partiers as if they're risky to invest behind.
Very good. Triple H.
Triple H could definitely he could definitely say something to cause me to want to hit him for sure. I mean, especially back in the day, for sure. He could have been like that close.
Right, and might have been a few times.
And yeah.